A warm and windy night in West Sacramento as the Mariners pay their first visit to the Athletics. Tonight we begin a 3-game series, the Mariners and the A's.
Well, that Mariner lineup has been hot, but Sevy is coming off a sizzling outing in his own right. 6 outstanding innings for Severino. This was against Seattle the last time out. And for Sevy, if he can get ahead early like we've seen the other guys, I think he will do a phenomenal job of setting the pace early.
JP with an infield base hit yesterday. That extends his hitting streak to 12 games. That matches a career best. And there's a new career high for JP Crawford as he singles into right field. A lot of Mariners fans in the house here tonight. Leadoff man reaching for the Mariners. Here's Jorge Polanco DHing tonight.
And he clubs this one to deep right, but Lawrence Butler moves over by the warning track and hauls it in right before the wall.
1 on and 1 away. We are just underway. No score. Here's Julio.
Ball hangs up in the air for Blade, and he will make the catch for the second out. 2 away.
Here's Cal Raleigh.
There goes Crawford, swing and a miss. The throw, ducked for cover. Severino. That went whizzing right over the bill of his ball cap, and JP Crawford swipes his second bag this year.
And the 3-2 on the way to Cal. It's inside for ball 4. So Cal Raleigh draws the walk, and the Mariners have runners at first and second with 2 outs for Rowdy Tellez.
A 1 to Tellez. Line drive. Might have caught Severino. And Wilson takes it to second base, and that will retire the side. So no damage against Sevy in the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning.
Butler leads off for the A's, bottom of the first, after the Mariners failed to score in the top half. And Butler, Rooker, and Soderstrom for the A's against the right-hander Bryce Miller. He can really be tough.
Bryce 2-3 with a 3.52 ERA, making his 7th start of the year.
Got in on him a little bit. Looked like he jammed him. Flies out towards center field for out number 1. So a quick first out.
Here's Brent Rooker, batting .243, 9 home runs.
Oh boy, up and in as Rooker loses his helmet getting out of the way.
You're not going to swing at that one.
Nope, that's a great take. Took it right off the back.
Here's Tyler Soderstrom.
Left side open. 2-2 breaking ball. That's hammered through for a base hit. Rooker rounding second. He's going to push for third and get there. As Soderstrom going to try and take advantage of the throw. Great base running by Tyler Soderstrom to get to second base.
So now the Athletics have runners on at second and third with only 1 out.
The next 3-2. And Andujar sends it in the air to deep center. Retreating is Rodriguez. He will make the catch, and Rooker's coming home. Soderstrom won't test Rodriguez's arm, and the A's strike first with a sacrifice fly by Miguel Andujar. It's 1-0.
We go to the top half of the second. Miles Mastrobuoni getting the start in left field tonight for Randy Rosarena. Now the 0-2 to Miles. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Mariners have 1 out here in the top half of the second.
Ben Williamson now. And it's a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Severino. And 2 are away quickly.
Outfield straight away. Rivas is ready. So is Severino. The 3-2 pitch. And it's going to be up high for ball 4. And another great at bat by Leo Rivas. 1 on 2 outs. And here's Ryland Thomas.
Throw over to first. And Severino almost caught Rivas sleeping. And they might check that.
I think initially it's a swipe tag from Kurtzy, which is why we get excited.
Oh, yeah. The safe call at first base.
That's a done deal. You're going to watch the hand there. That's a done deal. It is not even close, folks.
Call on the field's overturned. The runner's out. Athletics retain their challenge.
Well, the pickoff ends the top of the second inning. Severino's happy, and so are the faithful in West Sacramento.
Bottom half of the second. J.J. Bleday leads it off.
3-2. Ripped into right field for a base hit. Bleday taking a turnaround first. He's going to push for second. The throw is cut off, and Bleday dives in safely with a leadoff double. It's Jacob Wilson. 1-2, and that's lined into right field for a base hit. Rounding third is Bleday, and the A's have doubled their total. They lead 2-0 as Jacob Wilson drives home the second run of the game, his 18th RBI of the year.
So 2 away, and that'll bring up Lawrence Butler.
Another 3-2. Broken bat. Rivas climbs the ladder and brings it down. Oh, that is a big out number 3. Gets the Mariners off the field. We go to the third. 2-0 Athletics. Another walk. And the Mariners getting something going here in the third inning. Back-to-back walks to begin the frame. Now this is the guy you want up in this situation right here, Jorge Polanco, on a 1-1. Little inside out ground ball into shallow left field. Thomas rounds third base, sprints home, and he scores standing. Jorge Polanco drives in another run for the Mariners.
Now the A's 2, the Mariners 1. Runners on the corners, Mariners trailing 2-1. We're in the third inning.
Big bouncer, and it's over the leap at first base of Kurtz into right field. Crawford is in. Polanco being held. Rowdy Tellez brings home the tying run of the third inning. Were you saying something about a bouncy infield earlier?
I was. I did mention this bouncy infield. Every single ball down there in right field playing very big here because every single guy, including one of our favorites, Rowdy Tellez, gets into second base.
Mastrobuoni struck out his first time.
Duhar plays in the first pitch. Mastrobuoni lines it into center field, a base hit. One run scores. Tellez is being held up, and the Mariners have a 3-2 lead. They've scored 3 runs this inning and have capitalized on the 2 early walks by Severino here in the third.
Runners on the corners as Tellez gets into third. Here's Williamson. This is into center. Dropping, base hit, Ben Williamson. Tellez scores. The Mariners push their 4th run across the plate in the third inning.
Mariners have the lead. It's 4-2 over the Athletics. Shea Langoliers will lead things off in the 4th.
2 to Langoliers. That's lifted to deep left field. Mastrobuoni moving back at the track, at the wall. That ball is gone. 4-3. The Athletics back into it. A Langoliers home run, his 7th of the year.
This lands just on the other side of that Toyota sign.
The A's now threatening back-to-back hits. They have runners on the corners, 2 outs, and here's the top of the order, and Lawrence Butler.
1-0 pitch, grounded hard down the first base line. It's fair. Kurtz comes in to score. Urias to third base. Butler evens the score. It's 4-4.
Colin Snyder on for the Mariners here, bottom of the 7th, tied score, 4 apiece. Brent Rooker will lead things off. Rooker, Soderstrom, and Duhar.
2-2 breaking ball. That's hammered down the left field line. Fair. It'll get all the way to the wall. Rooker rounding first. He'll get into second base, standing up with a leadoff double.
That's inside. It hit him. It hit him in the leg. He was trying to snap off a breaking ball. Instead, he hits Soderstrom.
0-1 to Langoliers. 1 for 3 tonight. Rooker at third, Soderstrom at first. In a 4-4 game. 0-1 pitch. Line drive to right field. Thomas breaks back. He'll make the catch. Rooker will come in to score, and the A's have a 5-4 lead.
Here's Ben Williamson trying to tie up the game or give the Mariners a lead. You got Samad Taylor on at first. You have Cal Raleigh on at second.
Little inside out flare. Dropping, base hit. Cal Raleigh sprints home. He scores standing. Ben Williamson ties the game in the 8th inning.
Well, we're into the 9th inning. A 5-5 game in West Sacramento. What time is it, Dallas?
It's Miller time.
We saw Mason 2 days ago on Saturday, and performance that he's looking to bounce back from. 3-2 payoff. And it misses. The inning continues further for Cal Raleigh. 1-2. And Miller retires Raleigh on strikes. The A's needed it. The Reaper needed it.
So Langoliers draws a walk, and now the Athletics have runners on at first and second. The winning run is on in scoring position.
High fly ball, right field into the corner. Thomas is there, and he makes the catch.
Right at the corner, right at the wall. And this ball game is going to the 10th inning.
So runner on third with 1 out, and that will bring up Miles Mastrobuoni, the left fielder.
Not especially deep. Soderstrom in left field. Cal Raleigh's on his way home. Throw up the line, and the Mariners have taken the lead.
Mariners lead 6-5. We go to the 10th. Automatic runner at second base is the day with speed there.
First pitch to Wilson. Is grounded through for a base hit. He's getting the windmill home. Blade is going to score. Tie game in the bottom of the 10th.
Well, here we go. Bases loaded now. Nobody out. This is really difficult. Here's Butler.
Strike 3 called, and we're going to the 11th. Wow. So Munoz strikes out Butler, Rooker, and Soderstrom back to back to back with the bases loaded.
This game goes on to the 11th. We are still tied.
Everybody up close, bases loaded, 1 out.
Jacob Wilson looking to be the hero once again.
0-2 pitch back up the middle, a base hit. Wilson does it again. The savior in Sacramento.